right, today we are going to look at income. So it'll be 1019. We're going to write income in our table of contents, and then that will be in the notes section of our notebook as well. Okay, and then whatever page you're on. So I've glued in my payroll tax. It'll go right there. And so I am going to be writing right here on my notebook. All right. So I want you to draw me the best basketball net that you have. So kind of looks like a circle. I'm not an artist, okay? So and then it's going to come down. Then I know that it crisscrosses. So I'm going to draw some lines this way and then go back the other way. Basketball net. Probably need to make that smaller. All right, so I have my basketball net. Then I want you to draw me a basketball right here up top. Draw me a basketball. Gotta remember what basketball looks like. Okay. All right, so there's my sad attempt at a basketball. I want you to write up here the word gross income. All right. Gross income, if you look at your vocabulary, is income, your total income before income or other payroll taxes are taken out of it. So it's like the whole thing way up top. Then inside of your basketball net, make some more. So inside of your basketball net, I want you to write some things that come out of our checks. Well, we know that these are called, what comes out, these are all called deductions. So I'm going to write deductions right here. And there are different types of deductions. There are federal tax. There are some state taxes. So we have like Medicare. We have Social Security. These are all just fancy names for all the different tax that come out. So local tax, all of those different tax come out, okay? Other deductions, such as your health insurance, okay? Retirement. Those are all some things that come out of our paycheck. And then down here, the bottom of your goal, I want you to write the word net income. So gross income is the basketball before it goes through the net. When it goes through the net, the deductions come out. And then when the basketball comes out, the basketball's smaller when it comes out because now you have your net income. They took out all of your deductions. I'm going to put a little subtraction sign here by deductions. Okay? They're subtracting all your deductions, and you're going to be left with your net income. All right, I'm going to move my notebook out of the way, and we are going to unlock the problem. So you're just watching, all right? We're just going to talk for a moment, and you're just going to watch and make sure you're understanding it before you try any problems. All right. Income is money you earn, whether from a job, interest from a savings account, or profits from selling items or services. Gross income is your total income before taxes are taken out. That's really important. We still have a ton of adults that can't remember that. Gross income is before taxes are taken out. Net, that's after the basketball goes through income, is the amount of money left after taxes. Okay? Taxes based on your earnings, such as income and other payroll tax, affect your net income because they subtract from your gross to give you your net. Taxes based on use of items or services, such as sales and property tax, do not affect your net income. So these taxes over here that they're talking about, which are your sales tax and property tax, they are for items that you're buying. But your payroll and income tax, they affect your paycheck. Okay, so that's the difference. Income and payroll tax affect how much money you get to keep that you earn. But sales and property tax are taxes on items or the land that you buy or your house, okay? Or if you go buy a shirt, you pay sales tax. All right, so let's unlock the problem. Jay works at a bank. Use the information in the pay stub to find his gross and net income for the week. The salary from the bank is Jay's only source of income. So he has one job, okay, and we want to find out what his pay is. Since Jay has one source of income, his net income is the same as the pay after taxes shown on his pay stub. His gross income is the same as his total earnings. His weekly net income is what? Okay, so let's look at that. His weekly net income. Well, we know that net means it's after taxes. So his net income is $891.50. This is the 1 week. July 1st through July 8th, that's 1 week. That's Jay, that's his pay stub. To find his gross income, add the taxes and his net income. So they're going backwards. So normally you would have your total earnings, you would subtract your deductions or your taxes, and you would be left with your net income. But they gave you the net, so now we've got to go backwards. So the payroll tax is what? What taxes do we see in here? Okay, so we have $93.50. And then federal tax for $115. So how much taxes are they taking out of his check? Well, I've got to add those together. So 115 plus 93.50. There's no decimal, remember, I line up my decimals to add or subtract. So I'm adding those together, 0, 5, 8, 9, 10, 2. So they took out $208.50. $208.50. They took that out of his gross income. So now if I take my net income, which is what I made after deductions, like if this was my basketball net, right? My gross income's up here. It all goes to the net, all those deductions, and this is what I'm left with. My net income is the $891.50. If I add back everything they took out, $208.50, because I already added that part, then it's going to give me my gross income. So take $891.50, which is my net, and add back $208.50. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1, 8, 9, 10. Carry the 1, 9, 10. Carry the 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. My decimal drops down. So he makes $1,100 is his gross income. So his total earnings is $1,100. Then we subtract our taxes and we get our total tax. Remember, we added these up. Our total tax was $208.50. So we take our $1,100 if you subtract your deductions, your taxes, it's going to equal back $891.50. So Jay's gross income for the week is $1,100. Write the gross income on his pay stub, so that's what we did right there. Okay. If Jay earns $130.56 after taxes during the same week from a part-time job, how does his net income change? Okay, so if this is my net income, let's say from working, let's say Jay works at Chick-fil-A, and this is his pay stub, okay, and he made $891.50. And let's say he's going to do a little side job and he is going to referee some basketball and he got paid $130.56. What's going to happen to his gross income? What's going to happen? He's going to have more income, right? So we would take his net income, what he actually got to bring home. That's what you get to bring home, your net, plus his $130 from refereeing the basketball. And if we add those together, that will give us his new gross. Okay, so I would add those together to get his new gross. So his pay would increase. His gross income is going to increase because of this extra job he has. Okay, makes sense? All right, so at this point, you are going to go to your try it, and you are going to work those problems. The one thing I want you to remember is that to find how much you earn, like if they tell you you work 30 hours and you make $10 an hour, you're going to multiply to do that. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're reading through these problems to find out. So again, our little basketball net and Miss Webster is no artist. Okay, our big basketball over here, this is gross. Okay, these are our deductions, our taxes, all the things they're going to take out of our check. We're subtracting those, and we end up with our net, our littler basketball, what we get to take home. Our net income is the amount of money we get to take home. Okay, all right, so you're going to go to the try it, and then we have a couple of other things that you're going to get to next. So make sure that your vocabulary is up to date in your math log as well. All right.